Gen Z podcast.
Welcome to the Gen Z podcast. I'm Rizaan Rose, and to my far left is Mr. Chucky. Yes.
Your left there, right?
I said the chick, you know.
You
Just,
do the L to see it.
away, please. Who do we?
L.
Oh, this for left.
Because that's how, or you could do this if whatever hand you hold a pen with. It's like,
You learn something new every 30 seconds. So who do we have today, JP?
Today in the middle we have Carissa Cupido. Welcome, Carissa.
thank you. You said my name so nicely.
He has to. He has to. He has to roll that R today.
You don't. You don't have to do anything differently.
Okay, cool.
Say my name quickly. My full name, my full Gavi.
Rizaans.
There we go.
Rizaans. Underscore.
And your surname?
Rose.
Is your surname Rose?
Underscore.
I know it's a Rose like name I call myself.
Weird.
Do people call you that in the street? Like Rizaan underscore the
No,
the-
no,
You
James
know how some
wild.
people
Yeah.
call you by your username?
Oh no. So my username is Rose, a name I call myself.
Okay.
Interesting.
I didn't expect that. As in like that Shakespeare quote.
So that it used to be.
Okay.
It used to be Rose by any other name.
Yes.
It's someone actually brought it to my attention. What I was doing is The Sound of Music. Me, a name
Oh,
I call myself.
yes.
So to
I
Rose,
love musicals.
Rose, a name I call myself.
No, I like that.
But yeah, so I have too many nicknames, but people should call me Rizaan if they can. If not, call me Rose.
Okay.
Okay, Rose.
Yeah, we can go ahead with that. JP and Rose.
It's about Carissa.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So Carissa,
Yeah.
when you were about 26 years old, you find out your dad had a tattoo made by a friend.
You said forget your career and your childhood. Let's talk about your dad's tattoo.
I want to know, how did it make you feel? Did it make you feel like you didn't know your dad at that point?
Oh
Or-
my God.
What
Is
is
this
that?
a therapy session? What is happening right now?
How was that? How did you experience that revelation?
Yo.
At that age?
So I was a little bit tipsy when he told me. We were day drinking. I was coming in and out of Cape Town because I was living in Joburg at the time. And as we were talking, as the alcohol was flowing, he just kind of opened up. It's kind of like this small because what had happened, I don't want to say it was a gang initiation. Was it? I don't know. My dad was a really naughty kid and him and his friends were doing something and they were trying to tattoo him and somebody interrupted them. And he said he's really grateful that it didn't actually they didn't finish because I don't know where that would have led. But no, it didn't change anything. My dad's so cool. Love him so much. I'm a daddy's girl. I love him.
Is the car rides and karaoke the special moments you share?
Yeah, it is. I think we go for dates all the time. I think he really set the bar pretty high for the men in my life, which I think every dad should do that. You guys dads?
I am. No.
You're a dad. You're a dad now?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats. Recently?
Yes. very
Oh,
recently.
dope. What's recent?
2 months.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Let's flip the script.
I'm all good.
You're
Thank
good.
you.
Can we just rewind? Or,
Yes.
Or just, I don't know, start
Start from the
fresh?
beginning.
Start from the beginning, yeah. What just happened?
I'm still trying to process.
So, okay, that was cool. That was, but also fun fact. My dad also has a weird tattoo
Oh, yeah?
that I actually need to find a story about. Now that you because I'm Muslim and Muslim people shouldn't technically have tattoos.
Okay.
My dad has one on his wrist.
On his, wow, so visible.
Yeah, but it's we don't talk about it. So it's research.
You're how old now?
I'm 29.
So in 29 years, you've never gone to your dad yo, what is that?
It's very bad. I was probably 26, 25 when I realized my dad has an accent.
What? I'm confused. Wait, let's go back again.
Because my father sounds like my father, man.
Okay.
But my
okay.
dad has like a Durbanite accent.
Okay,
Like
is
he
he from
said-
KZN?
He's from Natal, yeah. He's from Dundee. He says Lani, like hey Lani,
Yeah.
like, but it's like
Yeah.
like you don't
So
realize.
what was the
it.
moment you realized that?
I don't know, like it was just like one of those like, wait, my daddy sounds funny.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
But pivoting back to
Yeah,
you,
okay.
Carissa, do you mind just telling the
Thank you,
audience
that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna
who
get into.
is Carissa Cupido?
Sure, 10 minutes into the podcast. Thank you for still being here if you are. The stranger on the internet. So I am a Cape Town born and bred girl, lady, woman. I come from a family of 4. Parents are still together, which I think is worthy of mentioning because people, things happen. I've got an older brother, and I think growing up, like, I really looked up to him throughout everything. And I love the fact that he was creative, like always drawing on his walls at home, pursuing music, learned guitar because that's what he wanted to do. And I think that kind of opened up my own creative pursuits because I've never really been a accounting type person. Numbers don't really, gel well with me. Science, don't understand. I'm more like curious about humans, people, things that I don't know, are created. Like I'm looking around at your table and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so cool, Freaking Darth Vader, Spider-Man, freaking Morty. And yeah, I just then pursued, I guess, what set my heart on fire. So from varsity, day one, I was already in radio. Like I was like, I want to do this broadcasting thing. I want to connect with people. I want to be a storyteller. I want to just have some sort of creative outlet. And I did. I studied for 4 years, and throughout that time, did radio, did presenter searches. And I think I've been quite, I don't want to say lucky, but quite blessed in my career. Like I've had so many great highlights and wins that sometimes it takes people a little bit longer or a different path, but God's just kind of had his hand on my career from day one. Not that I'm defined by what I do, but it's a very big part of who I am. So, yeah.
You said that when you went to varsity, you wanted to pursue radio, but yet at school you never did any drama or any of those
How
things.
do you know?
What's
What's happening
No,
now?
that's
Who have you been talking to? Okay, Nadwa.
Yes, I was just stepped.
I did do drama.
Did you?
I was always part of plays. For my grade 11 shadowing, I did radio, and that's where the bug kind of bit. But I've always been a creative kid and always been a cultural kid as opposed to a sports kid. Only recently, I've been delving into sports, and it's been such an interesting pursuit. Like last night, obviously, Man City and almost said AC Milan, Inter Milan were playing. And I was just like, I was one of 5 women in the space, and the tension was hectic, like the camaraderie between the men, and I was like, yeah, like do your thing, man. So Dalen Oliver and Carl Lewis have kind of been guiding me through sports because I was like the reserve for the C team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't cute for me. Hand-eye coordination, not working. But sports is a very interesting space. You guys like sports?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Like what? Like soccer?
So I consume a lot of the American sports as well, like basketball, American football, and then I think gun to my head, it's basketball and then soccer. Football.
International football.
Yeah, please.
Where's the patriotism?
Local rugby.
Okay, fair. You and everyone else.
Local cricket.
Okay. Yeah. And you?
I'm more rugby. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you play rugby?
Yes, still do.
You still play rugby? Dope. That's awesome.
I love that she's asking us questions.
Yeah.
Like
I just switched into like
it's the radio
work mode. I
presenters coming
know.
through.
But like I'm genuinely curious about people. Like it's not even it's second nature. Yeah.
So I didn't play sport in primary school, and then the first race I ran in high school, I was like, ooh, I should do this. Like I remember breaking a record I was like,
Casually.
Okay.
Dang.
Whoa.
Fresh out the box.
Yeah.
Dang. Sheesh.
and then I was like, okay, I'm obsessed. I'm addicted to this now.
You're a runner, you're a track star.
Yeah, I love that.
Hundreds.
I love that.
That Kenya boy came through.
With a PT shorts.
Boom, let's go. And then I discovered that tights. Ooh.
Not the tights.
It was loose on me.
I would love to see pictures. Like, that's crazy. So running's your thing? Like, so not social. What's it called? Long distance.
So
cross
that's the
track?
thing. That's the thing. It's funny. So I started with middle and long distance, and then I became a sprinter. Like it's just like.
How are your knees now?
It's so from all the jawling.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I know. Stanky legs.
There wasn't a table yet. I'd make you do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Nah, the room is gonna smell.
Yeah.
Fair.
So you mentioned you were very fortunate in your career, Carissa. And then
I'd say so.
you had the opportunity to go to Johannesburg very early on. And
Not the opportunity. I created it. So
wow.
I was here in Cape Town. I'd won a competition, TLC Presenter Search. And then I was on Good Hope. Things were going really well. I don't know if it was naivety, but I just knew that I wanted more. And Cape Town, I love Cape Town. Obviously, I'm from here. But at the time especially, like there was a bit of a ceiling. And also the pool is so small. Like if you're not one of like 5 people, you're going to be struggling, you know, or creating other paths to get to where you need to be. Joburg's obviously the entertainment capital. So my man and I just bought one-way tickets one night and we left. And I was just like, cool, we're going to have to figure this out. It was so hard. Like I really struggle with anxiety and depressive episodes. So that period was so testing for me. We were living with family. Like I wouldn't say there was no opportunity, but the opportunities needed to be pursued and created, which built my character. Like it worked out anyway. And then from there, like I joined YFM and things just kind of, you know, rolled on from there. But yeah.
Looking back, was that experience everything you thought it was going to be? Or was there anything that you learned that you didn't expect?
I didn't expect any of it. I think we all have ideas of how we want things to unfold, and it never involves the struggle. It's always like, it's this, that, tick, 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 like it's going to be great. But you can never anticipate like the tough times and what that might look like. And I think when you're taking the path less traveled and you're pursuing just something that's not prescribed, the blueprint's not there. You kind of have to figure it out on your own, stumble, fall, learn from that, don't take that route again, figure it out, maybe lean on people too. Community is hella important. It's not something I necessarily had in Joburg, and that's one of the reasons why I also came back, because I was like, oh my God, besides my man, like it's really hard, you know? And Joburg is ruthless. Like you have to watch your back quite a bit. So yeah, like I don't regret it all. It's made me a better and stronger person. So yeah.
There's so much tea there that like we're not getting into.
Get into it. That's what we're here for. That's what podcasts are for.
Like yeah. So like for example, you were saying that in order to make it here, you need to be one of 5, whatever the case may be. So what is the path for people like us, podcasters, content creators that want to sort of make it work? How do you think we should be going to the Johannesburg? Should we be looking abroad, or should we try and set our own path here?
Yeah. Well, I really love the internet. I feel like it's democratized the whole space. Before they were just gatekeepers upon gatekeepers. And now it's like, you guys can just set up a camera. I don't know. Is this someone's house?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to take an ad break?
Yeah.
You're saying too much.
No, in the studio.
It would have been probably more efficient if we had a PO box.
Let's go back. In, you know, a studio space, and you can kind of just make it on your own, I feel. Also with the rise, I saw you guys had Andrique Omamoto. With the rise of the Content Creation Awards, he's very involved in that. It kind of also validates this creative pursuit. And if you look at the global space, which I think South Africa is maybe about 3 to 4 years behind.
Oh, not bad.
So this is definitely where everything is going.
Okay.
Whether you want to be a podcaster or you want to use podcasting to get to the next space, like people want to see long form content, you know? They love the TikTok, you know, the dances and shit, but like, and stuff, but it's, this is interesting too. Yeah. Anyway.
The other thing that you said was Johannesburg is ruthless. I just want points for Cape Town, man. I just want to. I'm just looking for in that ledger, like you see.
It's not a battle. It's not a battle.
We have Gatsby's.
Is that your offering? It's not bad. Masala steak, like it's not a bad offering. But yeah,
it's not his ideal food source.
Yeah, I'm actually.
So the fact that he's promoting
we're bringing it back, actually. I opened the door.
As a sports star, you obviously love, you know,
healthy.
Foods. You were eating an apple earlier. I got you. I figured you out. Please.
Told you we need to connect.
Get next.
Oh my days.
Gatsby's are good though.
No, next topic.
So ruthless.
Yes.
Yes, please. Yeah. So, maybe let's get into that, man. Like, what are some of like the challenges that you faced? Like, you know.
In general.
Yeah. In your pursuit.
I don't know if they're exclusive to Joburg. It's just I was aware of it more there.
Okay.
Cape Town, it was like the beginning of my career. So, but people were still like, I don't know if they felt threatened by me, but there was a lot of like BS that I had to deal with here. But in Joburg, I think it's just the thing of like everybody is pursuing the big dream and they'll do anything to get there. And so like they'll throw you under the bus, like even colleagues, you're sitting with them and it's like, wait a minute, like what? You know, like it's just a little bit catty, I think.
Okay.
But also very like strategic. It's very, I don't know. It took a lot of mental strength and like to like jump through different hoops and stuff. Because I don't know, I'm a very trusting person. Like I said, it could have been my naivety. I was like 25, 26, with not that much experience. Because like I said, I was studying for 4 years prior. That's like a bubble in and of itself. So yeah, I just really am a very trusting person. And so if I go into something and we meet at like a party, I'm like, oh my God, besties. Like we're definitely gonna, you know, get our nails done together and like this is gonna be great. But that's not everybody's like purpose and intention.
Yeah. So that's actually that's basically it there. So I know I can speak for JP in the sense that we about collaboration. We wanna sort of expand the circle and work with anybody that wants to work with us. And like I can't even imagine being sort of underhanding or playing the game, if you will. Yeah. And not for me, like I could never. I'll just like I'll be like that industry is not for me.
100%. I think there is a part that you have to play the game. Like you have to know what you're doing and where you're going. But in Joburg, I found, and again, not to like trash talk the space, I love and miss Joburg so much, but it was very transactional. And I didn't come from that sort of background, whether it's my upbringing or just the way I operate. And so if I did something for someone or someone did something for me, that was it. But even friends that I had, like, hey, can I get a lift somewhere? Cool. So are you gonna like buy me that packet of sweets? I'm like,
yo.
Yes, sure. Like I don't mind, but if it's a consistent thing, it's now becoming, oh, okay, I see you. I see how you operate. And it's not even personal, but it's just like, dang, what happened to humanity, you know? I don't know.
That sucks.
That's okay. People are people. What you gonna do? There's so many different flavors and kinds of us.
So changing. The one thing about radio or radio personalities is that it doesn't end up just being radio, right? Radio is like one part of the day, but then you might see like you involved in shows or involved in emceeing gigs. What's it about this space that allows you to enter all these others?
Oh, because there's no money. What? I gotta pay rent. What you saying? I got a lifestyle to maintain. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding. So if you consider my hours, like I work on the weekends, that could never be enough. And even if I work during the week for 3 hours a day, that could never be enough. For some people, maybe. But I've got
So do you get paid hourly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a freelancer. You know what I mean? So me and everyone else that's in the entertainment industry, we're lending our services. That's one part of our job.
Yeah.
And I can do a bunch of others. It depends on how you see things, but I'm a multi-hyphenate, so I am multi-skilled as well. So I can MC your gig. I can also put your gig together for you in terms of production. I also, my man and I have a boutique agency, so I'm very skilled in the digital marketing space, like influencer marketing. What else was there? Yeah, radio, TV. I can host. I can write. So I'm just an all-around creative, I guess. And however I can like monetize my skills, which I would encourage people to do. Get your money. Like, get your bag, you know? Yeah.
I think that's sorry, Rizaan.
No.
Like just as a like a profession, it's we don't see that, right? We don't see that layer of it when someone wants to become a radio presenter.
Yeah.
They don't understand that they're entering a freelance space.
Yes, that's an important point.
Like if you're going like at university, if you're studying psychology or studying accounting, you're entering an employee space.
Absolutely, yeah.
So which adds a different level of comfort and security.
Absolutely.
And I think for me that's like it's eye-opening to see because it almost justifies why you move so much. Because like you said, rent is due at the end of the month, regardless of whether you work 3 hours or
for
8
sure.
hours.
And you also just want to, well, again, I don't want to talk for other people, but I'm trying to build a full and well-rounded career. Like, I don't see this as, oh, it's just a gig. Oh, I'm just a freelancer, although that is on paper what it is. Like, I am building a career. And I've been doing this, hold on now. Been doing this for the past, like, 6-7 years. And like I was chatting to Luisa Gola yesterday, who's such an incredible comedian and so many other things. And he was basically saying he's got, I think, a 20-year career going. And to still remain relevant, to have booked out shows in Cape Town, Joburg, London, to be requested and headhunted, like that only comes from sacrifice, putting in the actual work, like making sure you're honing in on your talent, you're creating something that is marketable, but also remaining true to yourself. Yeah, it comes with years in the making. And a broadcasting career, which is what I'm doing, is a long game. And some people want especially now like microwave generation, or popcorn generation, like some people want overnight results. And it's like, no, it takes 10 years. Yeah. It takes 15 years. Yeah. Like I just turned 30 and only now am I starting to feel like the jobs are more frequent. I'm respected more. I can demand more when it comes to money. And I can only imagine at 35, like what that might look like. Yeah.
Okay. Now I was saying like, what I was going to say is that the colored person in me was like activated because of the almost like not lack of stability, but just what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not a sure thing.
The insecurity of it.
Thank you. The insecurity and growing up, just in our communities, you want to do something, especially because a lot of the times you are a first generation and you are the first in line for that.
Yeah.
And I think your influence of your brother being a creative sort of helped you.
Oh, he's a pastor now, so he chose a different path too. But yeah, sorry, continue. You were saying? Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So, exactly. And he's pursuing something that has a bit more stability and security.
Yeah. Yes. 100%. And I would implore you to do the same. Do not do what I'm doing.
That genuinely derailed me. That threw me forward. I was on a path and I was like, oh, hectic. Cool.
I mean, yeah, to each their own.
So, like, for example, both myself and JP have day jobs. And so this is like our second act.
I like it. I like that.
And I'm pursuing like a third act. So I do poetry as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, and I would like to, I don't know, like make a career out of that side of things. It's almost like now that I have the stability, I can pursue my passion. Whereas what you are doing is, or sorry if I'm,
no, go for
you know,
it.
is you sort of your plan A was to pursue your passion.
Yes, which is a privilege. Let me say that.
Yo.
Like, my goodness.
Do you know, because like I'm thinking to myself, yo, you so privileged, but I'm like, I can't say that. That's rude.
That's not rude. It's the truth. It's the
Okay.
truth. And
Wow.
like, I'm really grateful for my parents to have supported me. And I don't come from like money, you know what I'm saying? But I think because my dad, he worked for the Navy for years, like his entire life. He just recently retired. So I think for him and my mom, it was a little bit of a like, oh, okay, but we love you, so go ahead. You know, oh, you're studying what? Media? English? Oh, yeah, go ahead. 4 years of it that we have to pay for? Okay, sure. And now to this, oh, you need money? Sure, you know? So they're very patient, and thank you, mom and dad. But I think that I've just been trying to be quite open with them as to what I'm doing. And I think that they can see the talent. And if you are a parent and you see that your kid has something, I'm hoping they see it. I don't know. You would trust them enough to, this is going to work out. To know that this is going to work out. Yeah.
It's the same, like, you don't relate to this, but it's the same as being an athlete.
Yeah.
Like you don't, like you have to make it.
Yeah.
You can see the talent. You just have to like, you know, and you have to slog those years and like not pay attention in school.
Hey, besides that, I was there, okay? But yeah.
I think the amazing thing about you, like you said, building your career or building where you want to be, is that can translate to any aspect or any space that any person sees themselves. I think a lot of the times we see what we do as a job and we don't see it as a career.
Not
and
everyone is pursuing a career. Some people have a job and they find purpose outside of that. You know, there's a difference.
Cooking. That's a wisdom moment.
And it's okay. I feel like we constantly get into these debates, and I've been at fault of it too, where we go, 9 to 5s are so bad. Like, oh, you should do your own thing. Why are you working for a boss? Like, why are you doing this for other people? Like, build your own. But everyone has different ambitions. Like, everyone has a different purpose, you know? And for some, they're like, I like my 50K in my account every month. Like, and that allows me.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
So that's 50K net. Hey.
Well, I don't know. What? I've never had a job, guys. Is that apparent? Like, I've never actually worked. Like, let me tell you, I've worked, obviously, I've been working, but I've never had like a office type job. So I don't even know, where's the bracket? 30K? 30K? 40K?
Apparently,
wait.
hold on. Apparently, if you earn, 18,000 and above, you are in like the top 15% of the country.
I can imagine that.
So myself and JP were like 1%ers.
As in you wait.
Whoa.
You're rolling in the 30K.
At this point, Rizaan is speaking.
Jokes.
My wife knows how much I earn.
Jokes. These guys have sponsorship. We're waiting on Sasha.
Not Sasha. My goodness.
Oh, my days.
We would like to do a transition here, Chris, right?
Wait, before that. Wait. Sorry.
Rizaan as well.
No, last one. Before we transition.
Okay.
So I do want to talk about your hair.
Okay.
Please.
Sure. What about it?
So according to the wiretapping that JP put out.
No, it's not the wiretapping.
Continue, I'm interested, yes.
Apparently this is a newish look for you. You didn't always like have your hair natural. So what was that sort of like?
So that was right.
Well done. Well done.
So what is that sort of like, growing up with the straight hair route and then the decision to change it? Because I mean, I love it like this. I love
thank you.
when people
Natural,
wear it. Yes, I love when people just like be themselves.
And if you relax your hair, that's not to say you're not yourself.
Yeah.
Just put it out there. Or straighten it, whatever.
Special occasions.
But yes, that was what it was though. Like you would never attend any event, birthday, 50th, 21st, whatever, with this type of hair, right? It would have to be.
There's always like an old auntie that's saying something. When are you gonna brush your hair?
Literally. At first my dad was always like, are you still gonna do your hair? And I was like, Dad, it's done. Like this is what it is. But yeah, so it was during varsity, like I had an awakening. It's not that deep, but it felt like that. It literally did. So this was before.
I'm already in the deep. I'm in the dip.
This is before I would say South Africa was going through the like natural hair movement. It was like 2014. It was happening in the US and I was consuming a lot of YouTubers at the time. And I was studying anthropology and it was a bit of an awakening. It was like, whoa, I never really saw myself in a different type of way or even considered that this is not me or doesn't feel authentic to me anymore. And one night I was just sitting down and I was like, yeah, no, this person in the mirror, like there's a disconnect, I guess. And I just chopped it off. Like I took scissors and just cut it all off. And the next morning I was like, oh my God, I have to go to varsity. Like what was I thinking? When my mom saw me, she was like, oh, Carissa's on one again. Like, what's happening today? You know what I mean? Who are we waking up to today? Like, but yeah, they were very patient with me. They thought it was a phase because they were like, you go through all these different versions of yourself. But it wasn't. It was like an entire 180 for me. And it was a physical manifestation, I feel, of what was happening internally. And from that moment, like I remember one of my friends was like, whoa, like you really look like yourself now. And I was like, I don't feel it yet, but I'll get there. And it's just been a pursuit of like unlearning, learning, re-loving, exploring, pursuing like who I am. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So there's just lastly on that. So I have friends who, and I guess Andrik is one of them. Well, not my friend in that regard, but he's one of them.
Your friend?
Wow.
Does he know that?
Just take my foot
you
out
let him
of
know?
the point I'm trying to make, sorry, is that
Rizaan,
some people feel themselves when they color their hair, when they change their hair color. And so that was and he's one of them that also does that. So it's like your hair there's a scene in the show Fleabag where they're like, hair isn't everything, no, hair is
everything.
Is everything, yeah. That's why guys must like have a very important relationship with their barber.
This is true. And when they bald, they go through like a crisis.
So it's I mean, the fact that I can't grow a beard means that I will never attain my truer self or my higher self.
There are products for that nowadays. They say that beards are like makeup for men.
No, once I get a beard, it's over for you.
I believe that. There's a little bit of the. Why don't you ask JP for?
There's some.
JP, why don't you give him some tips?
So the fact that if you think that I look okay, it's the beard. It's the makeup.
You're a 10 with the beard or without the beard, okay? Don't do that. Don't say that. But wait.
But what I take from that is that Rizaan needs to communicate his relationships to his friends to say that, Omar, Rizaan is your friend.
Please. Mans was sitting there waiting like, oh my God. But I was going to bring it up. Like one of the reasons why I have such an affinity towards Andrik is because I feel that within our community of like colored folk, growing up, there weren't like many ways to be colored. Like you were either this or you were that. And if you stepped outside of it, you were shunned, you were shamed, And I felt like I was always just a little bit different. And I had a friend growing up, Shauna. She always rocked like a huge fro. She's quite tall, so she stood out anyway. And she just was always in the highest of heels and like rocked her thrifting gear. And I was like, whoa, man, we always need somebody. Like you can't be what you can't see, right? We always need somebody to show up as themselves.
Sorry, just say that again, Carissa?
What?
You can't
be what you can't see. Representation matters. Am I choking up?
That's another wisdom moment.
Matters. And so even in my career, excuse me, in the pursuit of it, like, what's happening? You guys poison me?
Famous last words.
As I like slipped up. What was I saying? Yeah, in the pursuit of my career, like from day one, it's not letting up. Anyway, I'm gonna soldier them through. I always just wanted to be myself, like from my undercut to my fro. I don't currently have the undercut. To my fro, to the piercings, to the way that I dressed, the way that I presented myself. I always knew that like I can't fit into this mold. Therefore, I'm just gonna create my own, you know? And it was at a time when like diversity was not a conversation. And yeah, it's just, I think it's worked out.
I think so too.
Thank you.
Okay, you can.
Can I transition? Okay. So we wanted
it was
to
worth the break. Sorry,
it was 100% worth the break. I'm so proud of you, Rizaan. It's good work.
I'm gonna back out. Was that a moment? Have your moment. Yeah.
To the audio listeners. JP knows my love language is words of affirmation.
He's got a praise king. What can you do?
Hey yo!
Sorry.
Hey, yo!
Let me rewind.
So we want to play this small game, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to read lyrics of a song, and I want you to potentially say the artist and the name of the song.
You're just gonna read them. You're not
just gonna read them.
Okay.
Yeah, monotone is best.
Okay.
The game we want to call it is Kinje Di Number.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay,
Cool. I hope I will know it. Okay.
Yes. Cool.
Both of us are apparently playing.
Yes, he doesn't know the songs either.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
Like teamwork or we against each other?
You can work together.
Is this
That's fine.
competition on or okay?
Oh, do you want it to be? Are you
competing?
He is an athlete. He's a track star.
Oh, do I want to go against him?
I feel like we all
Okay, teamwork.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Okay. Cool. Okay. My mind, I knew that love would bring such happiness I'm in. I tried to keep my sanity. I've waited patiently.
Yes, you have.
Girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. A love that's true because of you. Keep doing what you do.
Is that the chorus?
No.
Oh, that's not fair. Who knows the verses?
If I say the chorus,
we mumble through the verses until we until the chorus hits. Oh, is the chorus like a giveaway?
A chorus is a giveaway, guys.
He was,
I feel like you should hum it.
It was like it was so beautiful that I got lost in it.
The poetry in you was like,
I got lost in it.
No, any other way I say this is going to give away the
The
song.
hum will give it away.
The hum will give it away. The chorus will give it away.
Damn.
Anything about the song
Do we know
will
the
give
song?
it away. Yes, you do. That I can confirm.
Okay. Everyone, dang.
Read it one more time,
Give
please.
us another
One
clue.
more time. Read it one more time, please. Just read it one more time.
It's quite long though.
No, read the same thing that you just read.
Okay.
Girl.
Okay, can I go with girl? Okay. Girl, you know it seems my life is so complete. A love
Is it Chris
that's
Brown?
through because of
I
you.
don't know.
Keep doing what you do.
Neo.
Okay?
Just okay.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Oh my god.
If you're
it's
working as a
hard.
team, Neo's
Oh,
a
yes,
group answer,
come.
right? Neo's a group answer.
We don't agree on Neo.
I know
Neo.
a
Neo,
lot of
Neo.
song lyrics. Like my mommy used to eat me events on your school. And
And you should be showing out.
And I'm stumped. I'm like, what song?
Give us a
is
clue,
that?
love it.
JP.
I love it.
Give us a
I love it.
clue. Is it a guy or girl?
It's a guy.
Okay.
It revolutionized a certain era.
Genre. Era.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Michael
it's an
Jackson
older
for
person.
sure.
Yeah.
It is.
So,
and then the song. Say it again, girl. Now I'm gonna be like,
Wait, no. If it is Michael Jackson,
you know it.
no, then I still don't. What song is this though? No, sorry.
This is the second verse.
Okay.
Again, must I say now?
Continue.
So this is gonna give the answer,
Okay,
right?
yeah, okay.
So you rocked my world.
Oh,
you know you
love
did.
that song. I know
No one knows the lyrics.
No one knows the lyrics.
That's so...
That's where we come in.
Yes.
Like if you say the first verse, it's too obvious.
It is.
What's the first verse?
It's wait, that's not in my screenshot, guys. Let's
Yes,
do
yes,
that.
I got it, I got it.
Anything about it is
fair.
going to
Give it away.
right?
Because the thing is...
Try me again. Give me Beyonce, I'll know it.
Okay, next song.
Okay,
Next song.
Okay. It's not a chorus.
That song is not about the music. That song is about the music
Okay.
video. Yeah.
Yeah. The what?
Okay, this isn't good, but okay, this one's about it. Okay.
I believe in us.
Okay. Can I start?
Down.
Okay. Wow. I'm feeling like I'm famous. The talk of the town.
I feel like
They
Bruno
say
Mars.
I've gone mad. Yeah, I've gone mad. But they don't know what I know.
That's it?
I'm stopping there because
Oh.
everything else can give it away.
You don't know what I know. Do you know?
Come on, Rizaan.
I know
I'm
Joe just
setting
said-
the team right now.
Hamid.
Do you want me to say it again?
One more time.
Okay.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
you can like hum it also.
Okay.
He's saying you can have it.
Oh, you can ham it. JP, ham first.
Whoa.
Come on.
T's and C's apply here.
No.
There's a backstory.
Okay.
I played 30 seconds once. I hummed once. The team has never forgiven me for how bad I hummed that
Oh,
song.
But now I got experience.
So-
It's a ham then
So
for me.
no.
We have
Unfortunately,
to
no.
use it. Hum,
Okay.
hum, boy.
Tell uncle how you
Okay.
dance.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Literally.
Okay, I'll read further. Okay, I'll give you more. I'll give you more. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm famous. The talk of the town.
Is it
They
Miley
say
Cyrus?
I've gone mad. Yeah, I've gone mad.
Every time you say yeah, I thought you said I'm right.
But they don't know what I know. Because when the sun goes down, someone's talking back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're talking back.
Yes, he said.
Oh,
Sing it.
I'm feeling like I'm famous.
Yeah, that's the
The
song.
talk
Oh,
of the
it was
town.
Bruno Mars. I recognize that.
that.
What song is that? Talking to the Moon.
Talking to the Moon.
There we go.
We got it. And now?
One more.
The thing is, I
Was
didn't
that a
want to.
proud dad? What just
I
happened?
didn't want to leave you. Like, what if you don't get the next one right?
No, we didn't. We warmed
No,
up.
okay,
She
okay.
knew it immediately.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is none, but also
Oh, skinny
Pioneer.
number.
Not at all, bro. Give us an old school song. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
yeah.
All songs are old school now.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Let me see here. Drowning in an endless sea.
Yeah, another song.
Take some time and stay with me.
Sam Smith.
Keep me in the strength of your arms. Keep me safe.
Oh, is that a gospel song?
No.
Sing it.
I feel like you're right.
I feel like if I say it the second time, like your bells, you want me to say it again?
Yes.
Okay. Drowning in an endless sea. Take some time and stay with me.
Rihanna.
Keep me in the strength of your arms. Keep me safe.
No, I think you're right.
I'm right.
Yeah.
But what
Just give it
song?
away.
I got a nod of approval.
Yeah.
Is it the one where she's in the bath?
What's
Have you seen the music video?
the one where she's in the bath?
No? Sing it. Sing it for us.
Wait.
Because I have Sam Smith's song in my head, but I know it's Rihanna, so I can't think of the sound.
So we have an artist.
Yes.
Read the chorus.
No, then it's gone. Then it's gone.
It's like T's and C's apply. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5. 5, 4, 3,
I know it's got a guy that sings with her.
2, 1.
I got the artist. Come
I
on.
know. Like, I'm-
It's Lift Me Up by Rihanna.
Oh, the recent one.
The
Oh.
songs were kind of playing from back to front kind of thing.
Mm.
So
You know, if I'm being honest, it's probably her worst song she's ever released. And I love Rihanna. Like, Disappointing.
The
no
views
effort.
expressed
You
on
woke
the
up and just
podcast.
decided I want some money. Like what?
The views expressed on the podcast.
Are you guys part of the Navy?
No. What?
No, like Rihanna's fan base.
Oh.
Oh,
No, I was
no,
like-
because your dad's in the Navy.
Right.
I was
Right.
like,
Oh, no.
we
You
didn't.
know,
guys
like-
people were gay?
Are you part of any of the things? Like Beyonce's The
Right.
Beehive?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because we're not full on culture kids. Like,
Yeah.
Do you listen to music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
That's good to know.
yes.
So, a second part of what we'd like to do on the show is a game called Say Man Now. Carissa,
Okay.
right? It's a series of hypothetical questions.
Mhm.
And we
Great
just
name,
want,
by the way.
We just want your take on it.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that what this is for?
That's just the polls for. Rizaan, would you want to read the first
Now
one?
I'm just thinking like,
You surprised I understand Afrikaans?
no, there's like,
But there's also times.
yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Say
Yeah.
man now, say man now.
Is that the theme song?
Well, there-
There's too much words here.
Very small as well.
No, that's not the problem. That's not the
Okay.
problem. There's just too many words. Okay, so say man now, you're outside a bank when a robber runs outside. He passes you 10,000 rand to keep you quiet.
Mm.
You guaranteed no repercussions.
Mm.
Would you keep it?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Was you
No.
posing that
It's
to me?
justified. Why would you keep it?
It's money. What do you mean? Well, 10,000. Actually, I probably negotiate a bit. I feel like 10,000 for my silence. That's like just about covering my rent. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real.
In this
Um,
economy.
How much did he take?
It doesn't specify. But I mean-
Wild.
How much did he
so you-
steal?
So is there a percentage that you want?
Absolutely. For
Oh,
my
So banks
silence?
need to hold like a 10% of a
what?
of a certain value. I think it's a reserve bank value. But
I would
it's-
say
it's- I would say it's in the
25%.
millions. So let's say
25.
25%.
If SARS can do it, I can do it. 25 for my silence.
for your
Mm. Hey, do you want it or not?
You guys the getaway driver.
I could be.
All you have to do is just like,
I said 20. My price is my price. 25%.
Wild.
With no repercussions.
wow.
Even better.
I can't even imagine that conversation outside the bank. But you took this amount. I need at least 25%.
We're gonna have the convo.
No,
I'll get in the
he's
getaway car
counting
with
there.
him. You
He's
know?
counting is that 25%.
So, yeah.
You saying you wouldn't take it?
I'm a goody two shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
No repercussions?
Yeah.
Would it like eat at you while you go to bed at
So,
night?
like, I believe in like a god and such. So, so like,
God wouldn't want you to have the money?
so it's techie, man. One of the things that like in my religion believe they'll ask you like, how did you get your money, bro?
Who would ask you?
God. Like, how did you make your money? How did you make your money?
Oh,
So,
okay.
so, and then obviously, what did you then do with the money? So it's tricky. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll probably like find out from the imams. Am I allowed
Are
to
you
say
allowed?
that?
Because the thing is, if you took the money and then gave some to charity, does that kind of balance it?
Ooh. Plot
Giving
thickens.
back.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah. But
inside.
apparently, this is my rent. So,
That's why I said 25%.
yeah. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't snitch. I wouldn't snitch. I just, I don't. The question is, the question is, would I keep it? So I don't think I would keep it either.
Yeah.
You would take it though.
No, I'll be like, listen,
You take and give it.
yeah, like I'll give it away, yeah,
So
Like-
why would you take it?
because he's giving it to me and then he's spotting.
Unintended consequence.
Would you
I
take
would.
it?
I've got bills to pay.
You
So,
do. And you got a child.
And I
so,
got a child.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is expensive. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the governing body of my profession, I would not take.
The views on this podcast.
Same now. You had to live in a series for a week
Ooh.
as one of the main characters. Which TV show would you choose?
Oh, there's so many. What lifestyle do I want? I was gonna go with like Gossip Girl initially because they are, you know, the rich. Where are they from? New York?
New York, I think.
Yeah,
is
the
based,
rich side of New York. Zero problems. More money, less problems. Like it looks amazing. But it might be something like, I mean, for nostalgia's sake, I really loved Gilmore Girls growing up.
Wow.
So it might be the daughter Rory. Yeah, just the bond between the mom and daughter.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I would be the lead character in Phineas and Ferb.
Which one is the lead, actually? Because they're two.
Phineas?
Phineas is the lead? How can we say that? Because he talks and his brother doesn't? Guys.
No, Ferb builds it. But Phineas is the one that at least tells me what I'm going to do today.
Okay.
So I think, in the show, I would want to be Phineas.
Because you want to go on
Just
adventures.
every day.
Perry the platypus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd definitely be the annoying sister, that's for sure.
And the ideas are just so bound.
But you
It's like
didn't say
don't even-
cartoons, though.
I mean,
A t-shirt, a t-shirt,
It's
a t-shirt,
My bad,
a
my
t-shirt.
bad.
You
Go
get
ahead.
to.
you now getting technicalities.
Yeah. Yo,
Go
that's
ahead.
It's
wild. I don't know. Actually, it's like my brain is just thinking of all the worst possible places. Like I immediately went like, oh, Walking Dead. Why?
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As in you'd be the zombie, or
No, main character.
oh right, main character.
Yes,
I haven't
yes.
watched it. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I went with the name. Walking Dead. I was like,
So, wait. Hold up. Let me just think. Wow, do you know? And like, it's wild. Normally, my brain's like, "Ooh, I watch this. I think of that." My brain's just like gone, like nothing. But I like that you threw in that because then I'd be Timmy Turner in Fairly Odd Parents.
oh, also that song by Designer, one of the best to ever be created.
Timmy is an average kid, but no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him
coming on the
demands.
chorus. Our parents failed.
That's my
That was so
favorite
good.
cartoon.
You guys watch Teacher's Pet as well?
I didn't.
Okay,
I
we'll
know,
keep it
that,
moving.
that hurt me a little bit. I was like, what are you talking about?
We're like the same age category.
Yeah.
What is
It
teachers?
With a dog, and he's a teacher's pet.
Oh, hectic.
I think
Courage? Do you watch Courage
yes.
the Cowardly
No,
Dog?
I
No.
think I've seen what you're
No?
talking about.
No, yes.
Oh, you
I've
see it?
seen the teacher's
Okay.
bit, but I didn't watch it.
It's really
So
good.
but I can add it to the list.
You
What?
should.
Malika
too.
will enjoy it.
network is that?
Mm.
What network is
Oh,
that?
maybe it was, no, it was on like the SABCs, I'm sure.
Oh, that's why. Sorry.
Were you on the DSTVs?
Sure.
Dang.
Stop it.
Money.
Stop.
I'm not,
Stop it.
he did tell you that the amount of money
Stop
that is in
it.
the top 1%.
Stop
You didn't
it.
think so.
And
Stop
I
it.
can neither
He's
confirm.
got old money in his family.
I can neither
Raw,
confirm.
no.
He's got the land.
No.
Dang, give us
that,
some.
that I can't support. but we can confirm that Rizaan is in the top 1%.
No, don't. Hey.
What do you do?
No, Jake is way
What
more.
does he do?
Jake has more money than me. Just come.
You're in finance.
No, I'm not.
I'm actually
You're in
but
finance.
Carissa, can you-
Yes. Okay, my turn.
Disclaimer. Read the handwriting with the
It's cute. It's cute handwriting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, whatever you answer, you have to do it in the accent. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
So, what was it? Say my now. Okay. You could speak in an accent for the rest of your life. What would it be? And you can't be racist either. Tread lightly.
Yo.
And you have to do it.
You have to do it.
But if you can't even do the accent, like what accent do I have?
Yo,
Tread
that's
lightly.
crazy.
Rizaan, I'm sure you got a
think
bag of
Rizaan-
accents there.
I have a.
As the poet,
Yeah.
I
I
feel like you
do
should.
have a
You.
bag of accents.
Yeah.
like my mind
But-
is going UK, bro.
The UK, literally.
You
Isn't it, bruv? Yeah.
A road
A
man.
The
road
Mandem. Like, the painting.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Definitely important.
The way
Like,
you do this, you know? Wagwan. Painting. What you telling me?
the accent just needs a little bit of, bit of
a tune.
practice. Oh man.
Oh my
Was that
days.
your accent?
No, it
Okay.
wasn't. It wasn't. That's.
French?
So, yeah. So, like, because I look the way I look. No, it needs to be something that like suits my
No,
character.
that's not what the question said.
No, but like for me personally.
Okay.
It's
So,
his
Because I can't
interpretation.
be in the middle making accents and I'm like, nor.
You absolutely can. Oh, I would pay to see that. Continue. No.
I'm just out your Australian vibe.
Yes.
No.
Don't park there. What is an Australian accent? Like, say a sentence.
Ooh.
Say,
Wait, hold on,
hi
hold on.
guys.
That
Welcome to the
podcast, we are the
podcast.
chocolates. They do it
Okay,
there. They
let's
do
hear
it. Oh, flop. Because pressure.
No pressure.
okay,
Okay, we
I
won't
will
look
look
at you.
Nah, I have nothing. Move on.
No!
Check what's yours.
Come on,
Check
you
what's
said
yours.
I started with
Nora.
the UK. We both went UK.
What do you mean you started with the UK? You said nothing in an accent. Yeah, you see.
I said, okay, bruv. That's about it.
I don't want to be involved in your marital
I feel like
dispute.
just one more, please. One more.
Me.
One more.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, so okay.
I'll make it again.
Okay.
Okay. Say my now, you could go back in time and give your parents advice before you were born. What advice would you give them? Is this about you or in general?
In the words of Bryson Tiller when the beat drops.
Don't. Don't.
Mama.
Ooh.
Didn't mean to break the heart. What would you say?
That was excellent. Wow.
What would you say?
What did you say?
Wow. Okay. Hold up. That's crazy.
This is like childhood trauma.
Yeah, that's coming through. No, that's coming through. Yo,
My childhood was perfect. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I really appreciate you. You did absolutely nothing wrong, and you were the great parents, greatest
go.
parents ever.
This is the views that's expressed on the podcast that can stay.
Exactly. Parents do their best. They try so hard,
Yeah.
and life is tough. And like I couldn't even imagine doing that yet. And you have to sacrifice so much. You have to do so much. So they're always just doing their best. Maybe less hiding sometimes, because corporal punishment's actually illegal. But
Than that. Yeah.
discipline your children in other ways. I'm not a parent. I don't know what I'm saying.
Rizaan, what did you say?
My parents didn't talk to me, man.
What do you mean? You, as an existential, before you even exist, talk to them.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. Because I was last born, man. So like
Out of how many?
4. I don't have baby pictures.
Yo, that's something we need to unpack. So now they take pictures.
Oh, actually.
Document my life.
I was sick
Yeah.
of
Show that you love me and care for me.
I was sick of fitting ugly as a baby. Yo, they were like, nah, we can't have evidence of this.
I think the
This
one
is
thing...
this is not. I think I had baby pictures and then I went back in time and I'm like, nah, I delete these. Felt cute, might delete later.
We'll delete later. Is there such thing as an ugly baby?
Well, there's no evidence. Hey, yo,
I think if I could say one thing, and I love you, Mom and Dad, always. I think my brother and I are 5 years apart from the middle one to the youngest. We could wear different outfits.
Oh,
I think we were not
no,
twins.
they couldn't. No, they couldn't.
So they could say one thing. That's probably the only thing I'd
They
say.
couldn't. That would
Nice.
require your parents to go to different stores when buying clothes.
Fair.
No, that's not gonna happen. Because they must buying groceries and clothes and paying the bills all in the same day.
Yeah, it's like
So
a
they-
route
Yeah.
they take.
They're not gonna go to different
Are
stores.
you
so-
the youngest as well?
I'm the youngest, yes. Yes.
I mean, the youngest gets away with a lot. I'm also the youngest. You didn't get away with murder?
So it's one.
So according to my brother, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, yes. In that aspect, yes. But I mean,
That's the
I'm
only
good.
opinion that matters. You would never admit that you were spoiled. Whatever they say about you is the truth.
So it's one of those things where like yes, you
Allegedly.
get away with the things from your parents, but your brother disciplines you. Son.
That's it. Would you rather get discipline from your brother or your parents?
my parents.
Really? Why?
Because my brother would like DDT,
What's
like
the DDT?
WWE.
Oh, you practice
Like,
moves
oh.
on.
practice the
That sounds
moves.
fun though.
Oh, hectic! Please do not try this. at home.
I was punched as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody.
Like we played rough. You know what I
BDSM
mean?
vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, Maybe that's where it comes from.
I did like the transition that, like, what did you say to your parents? Because I feel like it segues nicely into this question that we ask our guests towards the end. And that is, if you could give yourself a message to your younger self. There's no particular age. You just choose a point in your life and you were like, you needed to hear this.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. I would just say keep doing you, to be honest. Like, I don't think I had, like I was saying earlier, that reinforcement and that encouragement to be like, you're so weird and cute. Like, just continue doing you. You know, you're doing so well. And if you continue pursuing the things that you feel that you need to be, like, the only way to strengthen your intuition is to trust it, right? So if you continue just leaning into that, you'll be okay.
Nice. And where can the people find you, Carissa? Instagram?
Oh, yes,
No.
please.
TikTok?
You mean my house? So I was like, dang.
No.
What are we doing here?
No, please
You're
plug.
knocking on the door.
On the space that you like called the internet, where can the people find you?
My name's the same across everything. So
Okay.
it's just my name and my surname, Carissa Cupido. And come and follow my journey. You guys don't follow me.
I follow you.
Okay.
We do follow you.
Thanks.
You,
I didn't follow back?
Do you?
No, you didn't know she does.
I did.
We follow the Gen Z podcast.
I'm a big fan of what you guys are doing. So
We
Yeah.
follow
We
the-
do follow
He
you.
doesn't have a personal page. He just runs the Gen Z page.
Oh, you don't have social media?
He's not bold for that.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you liked
Anyway.
the podcast,
Yes.
and I think from my side, just before we go, thank you.
Thank you
for
guys.
coming.
This was fun. Can I
Um,
take one of the ornaments?
No. So if you like the podcast, please rate us and like us on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, and stay tuned for more shenanigans with Mr. Rose on the right. And we out. Peace.